We have a treat for you all today. He has printed flyers. He has evidence. He has stickers on his car, and a voice that he wants to be heard. We introduce to you Plymouth's Stand in the Park's finest, Sean Grenier.
No, I'm not alright. Good. Brilliant, my name's Sean Grenier, right? Your previous boss, Sean Sawyer, right? Admitted to vast crimes against the people, yeah? You are criminals working for criminals, right? I've highlighted you non-stop. Will Kerr's your new boss. He's been CC mailed in as well. So all the crimes you're involved in against the people. I'm a public servant. I act on behalf of the people, right? You've committed crimes against me recently, yes? Okay? You didn't turn up at court, the police, right? You're fully aware of me. I filmed you in the police station, right? Now, you please explain to me what law you work for, right? What law do you work for? Because the government on the 18th, see it on the car there, right? It says there, right, that's been publicly accepted by the governments on the 18th of July, right, 2022, right? All CC emailed in government members, right?
Today I have sent off a follow-up LE, a second criminal application on behalf of the people.
Right.
Against the pathological lying government, criminal organizations, pre-planned, staged, and covered up from the start, fears, lies, crimes against the people.
Right.
As the first criminal application has been completely covered up by the government criminal organization and all of its highlighted servants, as I stated publicly what would happen to it.
Right.
Several times I have mentioned the covering up of the first application in the pathological lying government criminal organizations, self-appointed and fully controlled by the criminals law LE High Court.
Right.
London is my said case.
Right.
Also on my High Court hearing, in London on March 22, 2022, I mentioned the covering up to the judge, who knew about it, but refused to talk about it.
Right.
Notwithstanding this, the government criminal organizations in my publicly shown premeditated full corrupted on the June 21, 2021, High Court hearing in London, admitted to spying on my social media and stated they were unhappy that I'm showing all their vast, still ongoing, covered up crimes on them.
Right.
So the pathological lying government, criminal organizations, and all of its publicly shown, CC emailed in, servants, which includes the pathological lying criminal actors, pretending to be a royal family.
Right.
Their media.
Right.
Police chiefs.
Right.
ACT, they are fully aware of all of the crimes they are engaged in, against the people.
Right. They've admitted to their law being criminals' law.
Let me just step in here, because I think Sean Grenier is either mighty confused, or confident in his own delusions. Or has he just been absorbing fictional, legal knowledge, from people giving bad advice, online? Criminal law is just the laws, that sets out the definitions of criminal offenses and the rules and procedures that apply when the police investigate an offense they allege you have committed. The prosecuting authorities charge people, and they will appear in a criminal court. Criminal law has the ultimate aim of maintaining the stability of the state and society, whereas civil law aims to deal with disputes between individuals or organizations. But I don't think Sean knows this.
Which is a crime against real law, right? Which is a crime against real law, right? So, your previous boss, Sean Sawyer, has admitted to 20 odd years of crimes and cover-up crimes against myself and now against the people. So you explained to me, right, after the crimes you committed recently, that are filmed in Charles Cross as well, right? Where you took me into criminals' law, you found me guilty when I was innocent. The police didn't turn up. I showed all the evidence behind it. I contacted the criminals that make up the Crown Prosecution Service, yes?
This is where bad advice and gaining fictional knowledge from idiots online come into play. Sean Grenier has actually emailed the Crown Prosecution Service with his fictional evidence, and is calling them criminals. The Crown Prosecution Service is independent. They make decisions independently of the police and government. The Crown Prosecution Service prosecutes criminal cases that have been investigated by the police and other investigative organisations in England and Wales. The Crown Prosecution Service aim to make sure that the right person is prosecuted for the right offence, and to bring offenders to justice wherever possible.
I've shown everyone online, and the government's allowed me to show all of it.
Despite what Sean Grenier thinks, the government don't give two hoots what he posts online, and they certainly don't have any power over controlling Sean Grenier's social media accounts. Sean is definitely confident in his own confusions.
So you please explain to me what law you work for now. And also, do you have an oath of service towards the people? Yes or no? Because I'm a public servant. I have an oath of service towards the people, yeah?
No.
And that's what I'm doing by highlighting criminals law and all the people that work in it. All government servants act against the people when only asked to do so, for money. Go on then. Go on then. Because this is illegal. I don't know what you're doing here.
It's not illegal. Alright, so first of all, I'm going to caution you.
You can't caution me under criminals law because it's not real. Listen, for what? For what? For what? For calling you criminals?
Anything you do may be given an evidence.
For what? For what? For what? Please explain, because you're being filmed publicly right now. Go on. Go on then. But your law's not real. Do you understand? You work for criminals. Yeah? Do you know what? Even in criminals law, right? To knowingly work for criminals is an imprisonable offence.
Just stop talking for a second and let me explain what we do.
Go on then.
So, we've been sat up at the roundabout in Marshall.
Yeah? I drove past you, put my window down and said you were criminals, yes?
Actually, both and said to us, you fucking wankers, alright?
Criminals. Oh, so did I not say criminals in with a conversation? Because I said it twice because you asked me to repeat it, yeah? So you are criminals. I've highlighted you as criminals. You're being highlighted now, yeah?
We've asked you to stop on 2 occasions.
So what for? You've got no legal right to be stopping me.
Oh boy, Sean Grenier, you really need to do some real research. The police can pull you over, and seeing how you shouted out your window, you kind of brought all this on yourself. Camera at the ready. Confident in your own delusions. Unfortunately, under Section 163 of the Road Traffic Act 1998, police have the power to stop vehicles, if a person driving a motor vehicle on a road must stop the vehicle on being required to do so by a constable in uniform. A person riding a cycle on a road must stop the cycle on being required to do so by a constable in uniform. If a person fails to comply with this section, he is guilty of an offense. You stopped and pulled over, and complied to the laws you think are not real, Sean Grenier, but we all know it was planned for attention and to please your stand in the park buddies.
You're a criminal. It's not real law, mate. It's not real law. Listen, the government, sorry? Oh, you playing that game again? Right, brilliant. That's excellent, right? Do you know what, right? You committed a crime, the police, right? You said that I went through a red light, right? No, this is previously, right? Let's get your crimes in order right now, yeah? No, I'm speaking, right? Because you've all committed crimes against me publicly. I've put them into criminals law, i.e. the magistrate's court, right? And you followed them through, right? Sean Grenier, I'm giving you my name, alright? Will Kerr. I don't need to give you that. Why do I need to give you my driving licence? Who are you? What law? You explain to me the legitimacy of the law that you work for. Go on then. Did you not just hear what I said? Please explain the legitimacy of the law that you work for. Yes, it's criminals law. Criminals created, criminals admitted law. So what you...
Driving details, alright, so I can establish who you are.
Yeah, I'll go get it. You just wait there. I'll get it from my house, alright?
Well, you can give your write them down.
I've just given you my name. My name's Sean Grenier. It's registered to my car. Like it was last time when I drove into Crown Hill Police Station, right? No, listen to me, right? You have been committing crimes after crimes, including against me, that have been accepted by the government. It don't make sense, what? That you're criminals working for criminals. And you've been committing vast crimes. It's all publicly shown. Not making sense. Where's Will Curtin? Where's Will? Sean Grenier. Oh, wait, hold on. Look, it's on there. Look, the governments are teaching the world, right? Listen, look. Publicly accepted by the government on the 18th of the 7th, 2022. It's on there. I'll go get my driving licence for criminals, all right? And then what we do, no, you don't tell me what to do. You're a criminal. I'm a public servant who acts on behalf of the people. Have you got an oath of service towards the people?
Towards the king.
Towards the king?
Under UK law, all serving police officers must take the oath, also known as an attestation, in which they swear to, well and truly serve the king in the office of constable, with fairness, integrity, diligence, and impartiality, upholding fundamental human rights and according equal respect to all people.
The king is not real.
What he say?
The king is not real. Says it, the governments have admitted that the royal family are not real. So you've got an oath of service towards liars. Sorry?
I'm pretty sure they exist. I'm sure they are.
No, royalty doesn't exist. It's created, yes? It's self-appointed, yes? Right? It's been accepted in the King's Bench, right? In the High Court in London, right? No, you're not listening to me. You said you've got an oath of service towards the King, yeah? There's no such thing. And the governments have accepted it and admitted it publicly by accepting that booklet's contents, right, online, on that date, via their High Court, with all government servants, right? So you are actually got an oath towards a fictitious person.
All right, that's what you believe.
That's been accepted. It's been accepted by the government, your bosses. You don't think that's right? I'll tell you what, actually, no, I'll show you the evidence, right? Because, no, listen to me, right? I'll show you, I'll give you the evidence behind it. No, listen, we're talking evidence here. Here we go, look. There you go. This is all the evidence. No, wait, hold on. You're telling me you don't believe me, right? So I am giving you booklets, right, and all the evidence of the acceptances that you work for criminals law.
Mr. Grenier, please stop right there. Your booklets don't show that the government accepted anything, and neither do your CC emails. You can tag in as many government officials as you want, but they will probably never see them and they will be directed straight to the spam folder. As if it's not bad enough that you're trying to give a police officer your booklets of so-called government accepted evidence, you also do street protesting and offer your booklet as a free kids book. Projecting your conspiracy-filled delusions onto kids is just plain wrong. And looking at all your posters and yellow board banners, you aim your delusions at kids. You need to take a step back and watch all your own content, and watch how you conduct yourself, and then take a long hard look, and think to yourself, do kids need an angry, aggressive, deluded conspiracy individual to look up to as a role model?
The government and all their members have publicly said that you are criminals working for criminals, and the law you are actually working for is criminals law that acts against the people. You've just admitted publicly to everyone on here, right, that you work for the Crown, yes? You don't act on behalf, you're a servant to the Crown. I've just told you in this booklet, right, the governments have accepted that the Crown does not exist, yeah? So you said you do not believe this. I'm showing you the evidence. The evidence online, right? Sorry? You're not doing your job. You're acting against the people. Like all governments, I've just told you I'll get it from my house. Here, what's wrong with you? It's right, all right, I'll give you my name. Right, I'll go get you my driving licence. Do you want my driving licence, yes or no? And you explain to me criminals law that you work for. Please explain to me. No. All this is being shown, right? Because at the end of the day, the government have accepted that the law you're working for is criminals' law. Do you not understand that? You've got no legitimacy to even be talking to me, someone who is a public servant who acts on behalf of the people, right? You are the problem against the people. All governments, 2nd of the 8th, 1978, right? You can have all my details, they're everywhere. Everyone knows about me. All the government members know about me. Will Kerr knows about me. Right, why have you refused the booklets with the evidence? Yeah? You've just refused them. I've just offered to give them to you. And you said you don't need them. It shows all your crimes have been admitted against the people. I understand that.
Oh, shut up, you...
Right?